is sort of shrink the amount of money that's available to them. He's taking money, he's moving it all over. He's trying to create these ridiculous debts that Elizabeth reports on, where he essentially owes himself and his parents $50 million.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
What,
I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
You think he still needs the money after all these years?
I don't think he needs the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending,
it's a lot of expense.
So have you heard about the $4 million RICO lawsuit that Floyd Mayweather and Tiger is being hit with?
Wow!
So apparently it's over some stolen jewelry.
CNN has revealed surprising information claiming Floyd Mayweather owes $500 million, with a large share reportedly linked to unpaid taxes owed to the IRS. The report highlights his excessive spending habits, pointing to frequent purchases of expensive luxury goods. Even with his success and wealth, Mayweather's handling of finances has reportedly resulted in enormous debt and widespread public concern.
It did not save its own documents to show what it spent. The new acting IRS Commissioner Danny Werfel calls this wasteful spending inappropriate.
Floyd Mayweather faced another setback from the IRS after stating that his debts had been cleared. Regardless of those claims, the agency reported that he still owes a substantial balance. His inability to fully pay his tax liabilities shows the dispute remains unresolved, and the IRS continues its collection efforts.
Investigations proves that the financial fight isn't over, and the IRS isn't backing down.
Imagine getting a letter from the IRS saying you owe millions in taxes. That is how Floyd Mayweather got knocked out by the IRS in 2022. Floyd had some issues with his taxes for the year 2017. The government checked his tax return and found a problem. So they informed him about it on February 2nd, 2022. He claimed a big expense of about $14 million that he says he paid for legal expenses. The government didn't agree with this expense and said it was a lie. So they said he owed about $5.5 million more in taxes because of it. They also said he had to pay an additional $1.1 million in penalties for making mistakes on his tax return. That was how Floyd got KO'd into the hot water with the tax authorities. Comment on the word free below this video and I'll send you access to a free call where you can discuss your tax situation with the most experienced attorney and get the best possible recommendations in a few minutes. Make sure you're following so you can receive the link immediately after your comment.
Floyd Mayweather has long been associated with a life of extravagance. From eye-catching jewelry and luxury vehicles to his larger-than-life public image, he has made wealth a central part of his identity. While enjoying financial success is not unusual, Mayweather created a reputation built on being above the limits that apply to everyone else. He portrayed himself as someone beyond criticism, with resources that seemed endless. The man known as Money Mayweather appeared focused not only on achievement, but also on surpassing those around him. His lavish lifestyle was his own business for as long as it remained a personal matter. However, his fixation on wealth has brought him to a troubling stage, where legal issues and controversial financial choices are revealing weaknesses beneath the image he carefully crafted.
Sonnen isn't alone either. The financial lawsuits, unpaid jewelry bills, and the crypto scam lawsuit haunting his name. The money brand seems to be leaking from all sides.
Yay! Yay!
Turned luxury into a lifestyle. Nicknamed money into an entire identity. Private jets and million-dollar shopping sprees. Cracks in that image are beginning to show, and they're showing faster than anyone expected. Mayweather is broke, but no one's openly saying it yet, except his old rival.
Wow. I don't understand. Why the need to package these things Africans, black people do, packaging. They appear to be, why do you want to appear to be rich instead of be rich? I'm not into this. I mean, you just propaganda. He's just said he bought 400 million deal with the 62 flats in New York, and none of them were real. Why do you feel the need to embarrass yourself like that? Just live your life and enjoy. Nobody cares how much Bugatti you got. Nobody cares about how much Ferrari or how much watch your watch cost, 18 million, whatever. Nobody cares. These are all liabilities. As soon as you buy the watch, you can't sell it for 18 million again. It's not physically possible. It's not an asset. He's gonna go bankrupt soon. But anyway, I wish him all the best. It is what it is.
Although Floyd Mayweather has often presented himself as one of the richest athletes on the planet, his legal challenges continue to follow him. One notable example of his questionable financial conduct centers on a lawsuit brought by a jeweler who alleges that Mayweather took possession of jewelry valued at hundreds of thousands of dollars and never paid for any of it.
Making a single payment.
I mean, dang, Floyd Money Mayweather. Man, wow, y'all around here getting Rolexes, not paying for them. Man, y'all got stacks of money, owing jewelers money. Man, how y'all around here, man, getting millions of dollars in all this jewelry and leaving $286,000, man, for them to pay for? Then the cold part is, man, y'all took the jeweler's phone so he couldn't film the transaction, but he had an extra phone and he taped it. Man, come on, man. Man, y'all giving, man, us a bad name, man. Y'all be out here doing all this flexing, all this jewelry, all these watches, all these cars from the same crooked dealer out here in Las Vegas. The Chopper, Josh Tobin, everybody know who that is, man. Come on, man, stop doing that, Floyd, man. And pay Gervonta Davis his $34 million, man.
Mayweather has consistently spoken highly of his abilities in the ring, regularly describing himself as the greatest boxer ever. His outspoken self-belief has drawn criticism from both supporters and detractors. During interviews, he often points to his unbeaten record as undeniable evidence of his dominance. Yet, a growing number of people within the boxing world have begun to question whether his career was truly as perfect as he suggests. Claims regarding possible performance-enhancing drug use have continued to surface, adding further scrutiny to the reputation of someone who has built his image around being flawless.
Further tainting the image of a man who prides himself on perfection.
You can use the IV to mask performance-enhancing drugs. So that's why they outlawed it.
Yeah. Floyd Mayweather was on PEDs the entire time? Oh my goodness, I'm so surprised.
Now you saw it put out, they gave you a TUE.
I mean, with any fighters, some fighters take Pedialytes. Let me tell you on the subject.
Just rehydrate.
When a fighter is
well, my question is this:
because my urine, my urine was dark, extremely dark.
For him to test less than 1%, something is wrong.
What are your thoughts on testosterone replacement therapy? Do you know anything about it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Testosterone replacement therapy, you haven't heard of this? Talk about the juice.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
When faced with criticism, Mayweather often brushes it aside, insisting that others are simply envious and that their views do not concern him. This mindset supports his constant exhibition of wealth and success. However, his unwillingness to address valid concerns is frequently viewed as arrogance, creating even more distance between him and those who might otherwise admire his self-assurance.
Always remember this: jealousy, people jealous of you, comes with success. So anytime you're successful, people gonna be jealous of you. People in there always gonna like you. It's the same thing like my job. I still go there and be at my best. If you're doing good, they got something to say. If you're doing bad, they got something to say. So do what makes you happy. Because you see this jet, you see this private jet that we own? I got it because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I made over $1 billion, you know why? Because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. Do what the fuck you want to do. And the only thing we can do is take one day at a time. You know, that's all we can do. No one is perfect. Every day we strive to be perfectionists, but no one is perfect. I make mistakes. You know, I've said things that I shouldn't have said when I was younger. I've done things that I shouldn't have done when I was younger. I'm not perfect, but we live and we learn. That's a part of growing.
Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn recently indicated that Mayweather, despite his reputation for enormous wealth, could be facing financial difficulties. The claim has sparked renewed questions about his true financial condition. Although he continues to showcase expensive purchases and an extravagant lifestyle, the possibility that his financial problems have grown alongside these public displays of luxury has led many to question how effectively he handles his money.
How about Mayweather?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
For money.
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
You think he still needs the money?
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years?
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending...
It's a lot of expenses.
Even more concerning are the accusations that have linked Mayweather to alleged theft. In a widely publicized lawsuit, he faced claims that he took possession of costly jewelry without paying for it. Combined with other reports suggesting unpaid balances on luxury purchases, these allegations create a troubling impression of someone attempting to sustain an extravagant lifestyle that may have become increasingly difficult to afford.
About the $4 million RICO lawsuit that Floyd Mayweather and Tiger is being hit with? Wow. So apparently it's over some stolen jewelry and, or at least allegedly. And the entire story is pretty crazy. And the fact that they're calling it RICO was pretty wild as well. Because apparently there was some type of, at least what is being alleged, some type of scheme set up and ran by these celebrities in order to get away with taking free jewelry off of jewelers. So it seems like...
Mayweather's approach to money often appears to reflect the image he presents to the public: lavish, impulsive, and at times disconnected from reality. A reported example involves his alleged partnership with rapper Tigger and a broker to obtain high-value watches and diamonds from Miami jeweler Leonard Sulmanoff. According to reports, the luxury items were acquired, but the agreed payments were never fully completed. This situation, along with other similar claims, raises concerns about Mayweather's habit of taking on costly commitments while struggling to fulfill the financial responsibilities tied to them.
This is how Floyd Mayweather and Tiger might get away without paying $4 million in jewelry. So a lot of wealthy people buy assets or luxury items under business entities. This allows them to pay less tax while also having protection against lawsuits personally. In this case, Tiger and Floyd used a watch broker and some upfront cash to make the deal go through. But as the days passed, no payment was made on the balance that was due, and even their agent admitted they owed $4 million. So what these two did is they signed and paid using a business, and then before paying the full amount, gifted it to themselves on behalf of the business that bought it. Therefore, the broker can't go after Floyd or Tiger because they didn't buy it from them personally. A business that they may control bought it and then gifted it to them. But in this sense is completely separate. But what they did is how the rich get richer. Us in our daily lives have no protection from lawsuits. But as soon as you use a business, the laws completely change. So I'm not saying you should do this or that they'll even get away with this, but it's definitely an interesting way to get expensive jewelry cheap.
One of the boldest statements Mayweather has made concerns his claim of earning $350 million in just one night. The staggering amount fits seamlessly with the larger-than-life image he has built throughout his career. Yet, many people have questioned the accuracy of that assertion, particularly members of the boxing community who have expressed considerable doubt about the claim.
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. Everything you do costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. I'm loyal and honest. And I'm a good person. And I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. And without money, I'd be the same person. I fought so many fights for free.
You're getting emotional now.
No, not at all. No, I'm thinking. You know, I'm always thinking. How can I get better? How can our company grow? How can I continue to teach people around me how to fish? And I don't want to fish for.
Mayweather has repeatedly said that earning money has always been a bigger priority for him than securing recognition as the greatest boxer in history. His well-known saying, "Nothing in this world is for free," reflects the importance he places on wealth and financial success. In many respects, that mindset has come to define his public image, making it apparent that building his fortune has often taken precedence over creating an enduring legacy inside the SPO.
After the Aaron Chambers fight, went to Monaco and put 11 million on black. 50 million on black.
Everyone earns their own money. You do what you want with your money.
Yeah.
But to an extent, I don't respect it because you're someone that's in such in a seat of influence, especially when like, we were younger. We used to
look up to Floyd.
And what's he teaching the guys growing up? Oh, spunk your money on casino,
dumb shit.
Work so hard to get it, and then throw it away in the casino. Like, come on, man.
That's the thing. It's like that lifestyle. Floyd is not one thing. He come back to the exhibitions and that, bro. Probably, I don't think Floyd. Don't get me wrong.
I think his level of broke is our level of rich.
In his drive to increase his fortune, Mayweather became associated with several controversial business promotions, including backing a cryptocurrency project that was later labeled a scam. Despite already possessing substantial wealth, he reportedly received millions of dollars to endorse the venture, raising concerns about his willingness to overlook the possible impact such actions could have on others.
Scheme, showing a blatant disregard for the potential consequences of his actions.
At one point, you were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra cards. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So like, what?
We all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just not knowing, right? Like, they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically, you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. You send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it, and he just says, what do you want me to say and what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right? And you just basically give him his script, and he just...
Mayweather's shift from the pretty boy identity to the Money Mayweather character was anything but random. It was a deliberate move that amplified his confidence and larger-than-life personality, helping establish him as one of boxing's most divisive figures. He has also drawn public attention over questions regarding his literacy, especially during a dispute with rapper 50 Cent, who publicly challenged him to read a page from a Harry Potter book as part of a charitable effort.
Who challenged him to read a page from a Harry Potter book for charity.
This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Fuck the bucket of ice, man.
The number of female MCs is once again expanding and growing in reign.
Phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, that he'll put it on the actual show so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're gonna let you read Cat in the Hat.
Things like, you can sign this, we know the rest.
Okay.
It's just
I can't just sign it. I gotta look at everything.
It's a physical.
Yeah, but I can't just sign anything.
Fair enough.
I didn't get to where I got you to sign anything. Let's see, it's here, injury.
You're done, you're good.
Okay, no problem.
Cool. Good, open up. Good. You mind? Any issues? Pain? Nothing. There's nothing down the spine. Good.
Same old program. You know how it is. That's it.
The challenge, combined with an audio recording that appeared to show Mayweather having difficulty reading a radio script, intensified speculation about his reading abilities. In response, Mayweather minimized the importance of the issue, arguing that literacy had no bearing on his accomplishments in the sport. As he famously put it, reading does not define my place in boxing history.
If you're broke, saying, oh, Floyd Mayweather can't read or write, and he became a billionaire through not just fighting, but obviously owning his own promotions company, again, it's intellect applied to the real world. Do they have the same type of intellect as Elon Musk? No. Albert Einstein that once said, if you measure all the animals' intellect by their ability to climb trees, you'll have a goldfish in a bowl who will sit and believe his whole life that he's an idiot. People like Floyd Mayweather, again, it's intellect applied to the real world. So how is he not smarter than some brokey sitting at home being like, Floyd Mayweather's dumb? Is he dumb? You have to be the next level of intelligent to box like he.
He's making millions of decisions every millisecond.
What the f is he wearing? He looks like a little breakdancer or something, a little 12-year-old breakdancer, bitch. What the f? He's 40. You're 40 years of age. Dress your f***ing age. Carrying a school bag on stage. What are you doing with a school bag on stage? You can't even read.
Chris Eubank Sr., a highly respected name in boxing, has challenged Floyd Mayweather's assertions that he is the greatest fighter of all time. Although Mayweather holds the distinction of being one of the highest-earning boxers ever, Eubank maintains that financial success alone is not enough to determine greatness. His comments draw attention to the continuing debate between Mayweather's focus on wealth and his standing in boxing history. They also raise an important question. Will Mayweather ultimately be remembered for his achievements inside the ring, or for his ability to promote himself and build an enormous fortune? Eubank's perspective highlights the idea that, despite Mayweather's financial accomplishments, some may continue to question whether his legacy was built primarily on boxing excellence or on his talent for turning success into wealth.
About mastering his craft.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. He says he's the best ever. Has anyone accounted for this observation? I've never seen him lose. You only know a man in how he accepts defeat. So I can't score him. But certainly, the fact that my own child chose him to be a role model over me, the dad, the gentleman. Yeah, he's a playboy. Because that's what he represents. He has clubs, or he had clubs. And he shows bling. Well, this is how I'm living. I wear a dress. And for a bit of humor, I wear a bear.
That wraps up today's video. Thanks for watching. And be sure to stay tuned for more. We'll see you again in the next one.